Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to part 3 of my first look at Armored Brigade, a new tactical simulation war game just out by Vetica Studios, published by Matrix and Slytherin Games. It is available directly through their website. It is not on Steam at this time, so if you do want this, you've got to buy it directly through them. This is part 3 of my first look at this game, and so far things are going a little bit rough for me. I'm getting the better part of an infantry company and a mechanized company shot to pieces here as we try and advance through this wooded terrain. We're in a battle which is pitting us as the Soviets against the Finns as we attempt to cross a river and take some key crossroads, while the Finns try to stop us. This is a game that lets you play through any range of scenarios from 1965 to 1991. It has kind of a close combat type battlefield resolution system. It has massive maps. You can zoom way out, zoom way in, and seems to have a pretty complex combat engine as well. I'm enjoying myself so far. This was taken from a live stream from a few days ago, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think about the game and the stream as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over to the gameplay that I recorded when we were streaming, and I'll just kind of sit back, let you guys enjoy the video, and let me know your thoughts. But I'll catch you guys at the end. Ready here, but I'm not shooting anything over here, so I'm going to hold off on wasting the rounds. This battery is going to start firing, though. Wait, they're both firing? Ugh. I don't know if I wanted them to shoot. I wonder if friendly fire exists. I'm guessing it does in a game like this. But we'll see if our artillery can knock these enemies out. We did set this on fire, so I'm guessing these guys, if they're still alive, they're not doing so hot. So let's go ahead and cancel that one. Oh shit, wrong one. Cancel shooting. Check your fire, check your fire. Alright, so we'll go ahead and order these guys to cancel as well. And I'm not coordinating any of this very well. We're going to go ahead and have our BTRs charge in here. We'll have our infantry charge in here. Get in that building. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the rounds that are already in flight to kind of come down, because we've issued the order to stop firing. So we'll see if these guys are still alive. Let me just tell you, USSR, you guys need better sights on your weapons. Oh, these guys aren't bunched up at all. Infantry! Oh, we got it. So there probably was just like an individual guy who just got lit up. All right, let's bring these guys. Cross the river here, maybe? Oh, shit. What are you getting hit by? God damn it. There's so many enemies that just, like, hit and destroy everything. Like, I don't know what's shooting at me over here. All I know is something. How much artillery do I have to drop on these guys? That's enemy troops. We've got quite a lot of fire coming on them, so hopefully you can... Alright, there you go. Our T-72s seem like the one thing that can do anything. These guys are running. Something's shooting at you over here. Don't just sit there and keep getting hit. Move forward and engage. Infantry! Pin the fucks down. Hopefully they don't have any, like, laws or anything. Or whatever the Finns use. No, it just got destroyed. A lot of enemy casualties over here, for sure. Alright. Move at them. They're retreating. They're running across open ground. Someone shoot them! There you go. Tanks from the other side of the map. Alright, so we got them. We got them! Okay, so clearing this wood line was no big deal at all. Just took us an hour and a half in time, and we lost, a company of infantry, basically. We've got like 3 squads left. A company of infantry, a company of APCs, a platoon of tanks. You know, no big deal. Let's move our armor. I hate the idea of moving our armor into these woods, but let's do it. We'll move this headquarter guy down a little bit closer. We basically used, well, a good chunk of our artillery. We still have a fresh company on the left flank, but presumably the enemy has similar strength in and over here. We did destroy, I think, a good chunk of their APCs here on the left and 1 infantry squad, but I'm guessing there's more than that. So I suppose maybe we scout forward over here. Not sure what that means. Is that like a machine gun position or something? Orders, reattach. Alright. Move our armor. And we'll see what all comes of this. Tortuga, if there's a way to overwhelming them with charging with excess numbers, I am currently trying. Not to much effect. I'm making this hard to watch. Why? Because I'm killing everybody? Thank you for those extra bits there, by the way, J Street. Alright, so I'd like to try and advance these troops like into these buildings. Kind of start scouting out ahead of my tanks with what infantry I have left. It's going to take 2 minutes before they start moving. Part of me is debating swinging this whole company over to the right flank. And maybe just reinforcing where we already attacked. Rather than going with the skeleton force and hoping that the 3 tanks we bring with us will be enough. Alright, so we're taking fire. Slow down! Alright, so we'll do that. We're going to go ahead and HE this infantry unit over here. Go ahead and HE someone else. Someone else, reveal yourselves. So we do have our tanks over here, which are providing a good level of support here on the left flank, because they've got, I guess, some crossfire they can bring to bear against the enemy over here. Alright, first artillery is ready. Actually, I think our T-70 or BTR-70 HQ is actually firing on these guys. So the colonel, or the major, or whatever it is actually engaged. The other side of the river, or something. So we've started this building where these troops are at on fire. We've still got a visual on them, that's why they're red. So they're still there. So we're going to bring some arty down on them as well. Move these guys into that building. Move these guys into the building back behind them. I don't know if I want to move my armor across the way. There could be enemy tanks sitting in these wood lines, just deciding it's not worth, you know, engaging. Who's retreating? You damn cowards. It still says we've got a visual on these guys. Alright. So we're almost out of ammo across the board. Right, these troops are moving. Alright, we're going to move our armor. We'll see what happens. I don't know how many enemy tanks the Finns might have here. They're using T-55s, though. I didn't... And I've got T-72s, although the 55s certainly have been able to knock our 72s out. There's no doubt about that. What's this? BTR-60 PB APC. Move forward and engage that guy. I wonder if that's a headquarter unit. Not really sure. There you go. That didn't take much. Single shot. Boom! Alright, so... that infantry, I think, is still making some progress. Are you guys, like, can you not be panicked? How about that? How about you not be panicked? That would be my ask to you. Okay, so you guys move here. You'll move into this wood line where there was the bad guys. And you will swing south. So we're kind of going one squad or one section of infantry each, moving into these pretty wide areas. We're just hoping that with the nearby tanks, that's sufficient cover to give these guys the necessary support they need. So this is a pretty big map, too. I am asking them to cover quite a wide range of territory. There's something here. Enemy infantry. Alright, so we've got 2 squads of infantry, 3 tanks engaging them. There's also something over here, I think. The interesting thing is I feel like I can never... Okay, so I can see their tracers now. But I feel like in general I can never... Oh, these guys are retreating, aren't they? I very rarely can actually see the tracers of the enemy. And it's like, if I know there's firing coming from over here, wouldn't I be able to see where that fire's coming from? Alright, so T-72 destroyed that guy too. These guys are cowering. Let's see if that was actually the same unit that we just destroyed, or if there was additional fire coming in from over there. I'm not sure. Let's move this platoon into this wood line. I'm hoping there aren't enemy troops there. These guys still panicked and retreating? Freaking cowards. Alright, let's move our headquarter forward. We're moving our headquarter! Gonna move them into the front lines. Almost. Alright, so these guys are starting to recover. What is this? This is BTR. One of our headquarters is a T-72. I think it's the headquarters back here. That T-72 could come in handy when I lose all my tanks from charging them forward. Alright, so... hit and damaged. Or no damage. Damn it! What's over here? They're taking fire. What is this? What did we just destroy? An enemy vehicle. I don't know what. Something. Enemy infantry over here. God damn it, I need more infantry. Alright, so the infantry just got destroyed. These tanks are still getting hit from something. Scout team can't see. You should be able to see what's over here. I guess you guys are broken. Broken, panicked. So we're getting hit, but I don't know by what. These guys are also panicked. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys over this way. And kind of bring the company of infantry in from behind. I'm going to keep this armored unit up here, kind of providing a bit of a crossfire, I guess. But I'm going to swing them north and around to try and reinforce the troops I have over here. These guys keep getting hit, but not actually damaged. So I'm hoping it's just... well, you just destroyed something. An enemy wheeled vehicle. I'm guessing you were getting hit by APCs. I don't know if this is the relative strength bar up here on the top. If it is, we're in trouble because our bar is way lower than the Finns. And I have not been very efficient so far. Let's move into this wooded area now. Hopefully the enemy infantry and APCs have all been destroyed. I just broke that armored unit up without intending to do it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and reattach. Panicked. Are these guys recovering at all? Do they recover? So the scout team still hanging in there. I don't know what might be around us. We'll see if they can clear these woods to our flank. We're up to 2.5 hours almost of the actual fight. I've been fast forwarding lately. Okay. We'll move that armor north here into this wood line. So we're just going for a right hook here. Over the top! Go! Why are you sending tanks into the woods unsupported? Because I had no infantry left. They were all dead. I know it's dumb. I know it's a bad idea. But, yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do this. Unload here. Unload here. Unload here. Wait, that's a T-72. What am I doing? Orders! Reattach! Alright, so yeah, sending tanks through the woods unsupported. Generally bad idea. Actually, not generally. Probably always bad idea. Alright, so enemy machine gun team over here. But now that we brought all these additional units into play, you can see here we're just lighting this enemy. This one enemy unit exposed itself and just got demolished. So that's good. Hopefully... Do I hear artillery? I sure hope not. Okay. So I'm kind of using this wood line over here as kind of my... This wood line over here is sort of my central observation spot. Taking fire. Shit. Alright, well, we at least know there's an enemy in that building. We also know there's another enemy. These guys are out of ammo. Back here. So our APC is getting hit. Our infantry, I guess, already got destroyed. I don't see where they are. This is an APC, so I guess I was sending 2 APCs. I thought I was sending infantry. But, anyway. So we've got an enemy infantry unit here in this building. You can see here, it looks like quite a few casualties from all this fire that's coming in on it. I'm going to move quickly into this building with the tanks covering them. Again, I'm trying to use like a central bastion, if you would, and that's these 2 tanks in this wood line here to provide a substantial amount of fire support. We can move these APCs up a little bit as well. Oh shit, why are you going way over there? Get more of these guys in the fight. Meanwhile, these guys are kind of on the flank. We're going to keep them back a bit. So these guys are kind of guarding our flank if they try and go up and around us. Same for the scout team. Alright, the artillery's ready. So we'll bring artillery down on these guys as well. Maybe bring the building down. I don't know if you can destroy buildings like you could in Combat Mission. Are my tanks out of ammunition? My tanks are not yet out of ammunition. They're close, but they're not out yet. The artillery, one of the arty is out. Alright. Check your fire, check your fire. Enemies destroyed. Or at least suppressed. Help, help, I'm being suppressed. Alright, so these guys... Why do they... I guess when you fast move, they always decide it's a good idea to take the roads. Seems like a recipe for death. But we'll see. Okay. Actually, we're moving troops into a burning building. That's probably not a good idea, but they're nowhere close yet, so we'll kind of have this APC chill for a moment as we move our infantry in. We already destroyed this machine gun post. Shit. Delete last waypoint. Alright, so there's enemy infantry over here. Major defeat! No, I ran out of time! Or I lost too many men. So I lost 75 men. I didn't take any of the objectives. I lost 14 vehicles, so I lost about half my vehicles. A little bit less than half my men. The enemy lost about a third. So I just was too slow, I guess. So if we play through the replay, I didn't realize there was a time limit on this. I guess I wasn't really paying it. Or maybe it's just we lost too many men up here. I'm not sure. I probably could have rushed. So where are these enemy? Because I thought it was going to show me where they were. You can see as I slowly move up here, the replay lets me see. Oh, I think I have to exit the replay. So I can see here where the enemy positions still were. We'd actually destroyed a good deal of them. I still had a couple of infantry units here that were uncovered, and also a M72 law team behind our tanks in this building. So that could have been bad. They had some Recoleus rifles on the right flank that never opened up for whatever reason, or at least as far as I could tell they never opened up. Infantry headquarters was down here to the south. I don't know if they had any more armor. They had some BTR 60s. Scout teams. So really it was just infantry that they had left. A couple of machine guns. But their only armor was up over here, which we destroyed right away, somewhat effectively, and then I kind of lost my efficiency. I do think we would have been able to take this objective if I had a little bit more time. Gone a little bit more carefully. And frankly, if we had charged right across the river here with their armor over on this right, all they had was scout teams and infantry. I don't know what the Jaegers have. They do have laws, so they could have knocked out our tanks. But it would have been a little bit less effective for them to do that. Yeah. Well, that was a failure on my part. Recoil less. Sorry, not Recoleus. Recoil less, yes. I understand the concept. I'm just bad at pronouncing shit. I don't understand the neutrals. Like, what's the point of that? Is it like a boat? Is it supposed to be like a fishing boat here or something? I don't know. Long story short, that was probably tough to watch, guys. Sorry for the poor performance. But again, this was my first look at the game and my first sort of attempt. So I think this is one of those games that probably involves maybe doing more than just like jumping straight in and just charging straight at the enemy. Although, if I had known I had the time limit, I probably would have just gone across the river and tried straight for the crossroads. I think if you take one of the two objectives, you assure yourself a draw. And, or again, if I had lost maybe fewer men, just been more intelligent in general. Charging tanks toward woods is typically a bad idea without infantry support. But my infantry never see anything. Like, they get right up on top of the enemy and they just wait to get shot. So, I guess the Finns are good at ambushing my Soviet troops, my conscript Soviets. With more time, though, undoubtedly, with this large force we had at our disposal, we would have crushed the enemy. No doubt. No doubt about it. But anyway. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this stream, as maybe difficult to watch as it was, as poorly planned and executed as it was. I'm going to try and learn this a little bit better. I'll try and show it off a little bit more. This is an interesting game. I think the user interface is actually pretty damn well done for like a modern war game. It doesn't look like a 1995 game, so they did a good job there. The scrolling is all silky smooth. The massive map is pretty cool, although at least in this case you've only got a small segment that you're fighting on. I don't know if other battles have bigger segments or what. But yeah, it's kind of like a toss between like a TAC Ops maybe and like a close combat type of a game. Doesn't get you quite down into the nitty gritty of like a combat mission does, but you still have graphics, nice little images there, and fun challenges. Sort of the right-click tooltips are, I think, very well done and intuitive and easy to use. I wish there were a few more options that were kind of on there. Like, I don't understand why I don't have the ability to individually target bad guys with my tanks. I think that would have been useful to do that in some circumstances. If I could have told them, hey, there's a target up here, I want you to move that way. I assume that would be the equivalent of like these infantries radioing back to say, hey, there's enemy infantry here. We need the tank to come up and fire at them at this position, bearing, rather than just kind of hope your tank detects them when they pop into their line of sight. But overall, an impressed first look. Not my gameplay, but the game itself. And yeah, I'm enjoying my time with the game so far. But with that being said, let's go ahead and sign off here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part first look at a game that I'm very impressed with from a launch perspective. Seems to be a pretty advanced combat simulation, a wide variety of time periods that you can model. I guess the main thing I wish the game had a campaign and a few more scenarios, but those will undoubtedly come. Users are already creating new scenarios for themselves, so I'm excited to see what people come up with. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here today, guys, so I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.